from Lots and Lots of Hairstyles, and today I'm going to show you how to do a half-up headband wrap, and it's going to look like this when you're done, so keep watching.
So our hair is just kind of limp and hanging there, and we want it to have a lot of body on top. So I'm going to take out my wand or curling iron, whichever you have, and get right up close to the scalp here with the hair so that we can add not only some curl but some great body. So I hold it until it gets hot, and then I release the wand and hold it in my fingers for a bit to let that curl set even longer without having heat on it. And then I let it out, and I do the same thing up front, and you will do the same thing to the whole crown of your hair. So you've got a couple of cute curls here, so just keep doing the same thing till you're done, like I am. Now notice I didn't do the underneath layer, I just did this top one. But I'm going to fluff these curls out and spread them just so that we have some body on top. Now it looks a lot fuller than it did before, so do both sides. And then I'm going to put a part in it. You can part it first, but I like to part it after I've curled because then it doesn't have a definite part beforehand and it makes it higher up on top. So I'm going to take out my wide tooth comb and just smooth that out before I put the headband on. Now I'm using this beaded headband that has a flat back because that's what we had, but you can use any kind, those stretchy knit ones. Anything you've got would be great, just depending on your outfit and how you want it to match. And then fluff up the hair above it. See that beautiful body we gave it from putting those curls in? And then get your hair nice and puffed up. If it starts to slide up, you can anchor it down with a bobby pin for now. Once you get the hair twisted around, it will hold itself in, but you can bobby pin it down just so it won't get away. Then I start on one of the sides, and you're going to get out a small section and go over the headband. It's easier for me to stick my fingers inside and pinch it and pull it through. So we've just made a loop in the headband. Then let that one hang down and do a strand right behind it. Send it over the headband and pull it underneath it. Keep working your way through. Now it's hard to see the effect right now when we're just getting going because her hair is especially fine. But see how you can scoot them together and slide them? And after we get a few more wraps around the headband, it'll really start to take shape and I will bobby pin it into place. So after I get about 3 or 4 loops, depending on how thick your hair is, I'm going to hide a bobby pin underneath and try to catch all those loops in it. That way it's holding my headband from sliding up her head because there's nothing holding the headband in place right now. So if you loop the hair around it and bobby pin it in, then it's kind of like a little anchor for you while you work. So keep working your way around the back of the head, and when I get to about the center or the side of center, I will stop and I will start on the other side of her hair and work my way back and then meet up in the middle. So I've gone ahead and done the other side and worked my way all the way back to the spot where we left off. And she's running out of hair right here, which is typically what happens right when you get to this spot. So I'm working with some thinner strands, plus her hair is super fine. So I'm trying to cover it up so that you can't see the headband. I've got room for one more strand. Section off a little bit. Tuck it through the headband. And then you just have to work some magic here if your hair is fine. If you have thick hair, this will be easy. But if it's fine like hers, take a bobby pin, close any gaps that you have so that the hair looks really thick and puffy, even though it's just kind of deceptive. So spread that out. Don't let the headband show. And then I get out my wand or my curling iron. You can use a curling iron for this. Just keep the barrel closed and wrap your hair around it. So I'm just rolling up around my barrel. Hold it until it gets hot, remember, and then hold it in your hand for it to cool for a second. And then up here by her face, I'll just send these ones back. Whichever hair we curled in the first place to get body already has a curl, so we're just grabbing the last few stragglers down at the end. Put in the curls all throughout, and then go ahead and puff that twist so that you can hide all your gaps. Use as many bobby pins as you need to, and you've got a great hairstyle.